the cinematic cutscenes, I'm not as judgmental of Other M because of several key things that Other M does do that I actually do like. And I wish that they would do another Other M style game, but correct some of the problems that Other M had faced. Na 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 na. Ah, the soundtrack of Galaxy, it's always so warming. Yeah, it's a good game. It's just a bad Metroid title. They could have done a few things to have fixed it. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a Class 6 star. But at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. You see, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of galaxies that are scattered across space, and there is a chance that we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these, but the only one that is working now, powered by the star power you restored, is this one, the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxy. You can see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. Maria's vacant staring. Okay, what did I miss in the conversation? I'm not saying it's bad. For example, I think the Ridley scene was amazing. I just think the plot holes and the entire style being thrown out the window. The baby. I mean, the baby part was also something that I was okay with, because it tried to tie in the Metroid 2 Samus Returns, and Super Metroid. Welcome. This dome Oh, sorry. I was doing a voice with this guy. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here, we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pole star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your stylus at the pole star and press A. If you lose sight of the star, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the screen directly. You can just tap the blue star directly, the pole star. I don't know why I'm struggling. You can just tap the pole star directly on the screen. Okay. And pull. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The number represents their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you'll be able to travel. New galaxy. Also, my headcanon is the Dark Luma grows into Lubba, since he seems like a more concentrated purple than black. As animals grow bigger, their colors are bigger and faded. I like your headcanon, but the black star has a name, and it's Polaris. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. So like, I love the headcanon concept for sure, and it would have made sense if the black star was named Lubba or a variation of that. But his name unfortunately is Polaris. Here we go. Oh, sorry, wrong song that I was thinking of. Okay. Take this. I believe I need lots of star bits. I also need... Yeah, I need to go top side first. Oh. Blah. Beat the Goomba. There we go. My friends are ahead. Hurry. Okay, so other thoughts that I had about Galaxy when I was 13 turning 14 or 14 years old or 13. I thought this game was only going to have 3 stars in it. Like, period. And it's not from a lack of, oh, this game only has 3 very boring stars to collect. I meant this game is going to be so filled with exploration that you're only going to be finding 3 stars at the very corners of the galaxies. And that's because when I first heard of Mario Galaxy in one of the 2007 announcement trait conventions, I believe it would have been E3 at the time. They had a demo game of getting 3 stars, and my kid mind could not believe that they were able to do that, and was like, wow, 3 stars? They're gonna have so much content to fill in just to make 3 stars worth a whole video game. Okay, come on. Grab that. I would be a lot more let's jump across these great gaps to skip many sections of this game, but because I am not used to these wonky controls, I don't want to end up falling into a black hole because I misjudged a distant jump of my skills. We're just gonna wait for this to kaboom. Okay, we got all the star bits then. This way. Past the cannon. I think this is called a thorn piranha plant. Uh-oh. It's really interesting the sort of sound you like when you're hoping for an Odyssey level of exploration. Because of that, how did you feel when you saw Odyssey's trailer? I was thrilled. I mean, the giant humans were very strange, I will admit that, but as soon as they said this is a 3D Mario platformer, I screamed so loudly with excitement. I've been waiting for a game like Super Mario Galaxy 64 and Sunshine to return to the Mario franchise. Ever since they started the new Super Mario Bros. Games, with New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. 2. I love those games, but they focus so much on 2D platforming games that I was like, okay, when are you going to give me a 3D platformer game? And then 3D World was announced, and then I'm like, no, that's not what I meant when I said 3D platformer. I mean like this game. And then Odyssey. Oh my god, Odyssey. This is why we're playing these games. We're building up to Odyssey. I do like that Odyssey is very small, contained worlds. And not just one giant open world like Breath of the Wild. I think that if it was like Breath of the Wild, I would get more lost than intended. Come back here, Dino Piranha. There we go. I do dislike the approach of the hub space in Odyssey, but not enough to be completely disheartened by the game itself. I dislike Galaxy 2's hub world where you're on a small rock and you're on a map-based level system. I think that was a total disaster and could have been executed better. I'm not sold on Super Mario Galaxy hub world where we're on a rock, but at least I get to walk around to these domes to pick worlds. Those purple crystals are star bits to Lumas. They're the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your controller at the screen and point your cursor at them to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can also collect star bits by tapping them directly on the screen. Is a much better Dino? I will counter that. Dino is a much better Pee-wee. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming the cursor and pressing ZR. It felt more intense because it wasn't an obvious... I mean, it kind of was. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this lesson. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to hungry Lumas. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a great help on your adventure. Okay. Like, Mario Galaxy 2 is okay. I do like that they've incorporated a lot more content to the Galaxy style games. But I'd need to do a whole review or compilation video of comparing why I like Galaxy more than 2. Welcome to the Galaxy. Spin in the middle of rocks, turn them to star bits. I might be biased because I played 2 first. I used to play it with my sister in co-op. The game was really hard, so I liked the extra help. Head forward using the pole stars and sling star. If you can click them directly. And like, that's probably why you do like Galaxy 2 more than Galaxy. Because your experience with the Galaxy game starts off with the more expanded version of Galaxy. You got Yoshi, you got Yoshi power-ups. You got a lot more content in Galaxy 2 than you do in Galaxy 1. And we were still in the age before DLC. So there wasn't much Nintendo could do in order to ramp up and amp up their Galaxy game, since for the most part, what they created for this game was set in stone. But they had more ideas. Oh, actually, I just thought of something. There wasn't an Il Pantissimo photo at the end of Super Mario Sunshine. Am I done on this rock now? Sorry, not rock, planetoid. He was busy carrying the mail. Carrying the mail and taking the magic brush. Okay. I'm almost at the... Oh, thank gosh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. And spin. Good, I don't have to make a second lap on these planets. Is there anything else on this planet? No, there is not. Okay. Where did that launch star go? It's right up there. Launch! Just making sure I've been everywhere. I also realized something. We never found out who Bowser's parents were. I mean, who did Kamek steal him from? I actually think Bowser came first before Kamek. Like, Baby Bowser from the Yoshi series. Or are you talking about Bowser Jr.? Where did Bowser Jr. come from? Bless me. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any tasty Starburst? If you feed me a bunch of Starbits, I'll burst into a tasty, snacky burst with snacky happiness, and then I'll transform. 100 to curve this hunger. Okay. So then back on my rant about Bowser. Baby Bowser in the Yoshi Island games is the Koopa King or Koopa Prince. So I think that he came first before Kamek because Kamek is more a servant type and has followed orders as opposed or done what Kamek thought was what Bowser wanted. Rather than I'm gonna do things the way he wanted. If that makes sense. I know it doesn't. Avoid the spiky. And thump. Okay. I must get this one up. Okay, we're getting into the swing of things. Into the center. I think the more important question to ask yourself is, where did Kamek come from? Why did Kamek kidnap the Mario Brothers when they were babies? In Yoshi's Island 2, there's a reason why Kamek is kidnapping babies, because they're looking for Star Kids, who are the children with special abilities, I guess. Like, the attack was coordinated. There had to have been plans before that. They had to have known. Wow. Prepare for me to make this noise every time we're getting locked into weird camera issues. Come on. There we go. We can just long jump to it. That is true.